With the governor loosening some COVID restrictions recently on some big events starting in March, some small local vendors are saying it's really not enough. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Courtney Zeller is joining us live right now with some reaction. Courtney, I imagine they're not very happy.
No, they're not, Mark. And pretty soon, more people will be able to attend weddings. But vendors are telling us brides and grooms are still opting to postpone their big day, and it's hurting their bottom line. Usually packed with more than 75 weddings every year, Michael Simonetta with Michael Simonetta DJ and Event Services says he hasn't hosted a wedding in over a year.
It's still 0 for 0 because, brides have to be months out in preparation for weddings, and not knowing a single thing, they've already canceled or rescheduled.
And they're doing so even with an increase in capacity by Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont. Starting March 19th, large indoor events like weddings, retirement parties, and bar mitzvahs will be capped at 100 people. That's up from 25. Outdoors will be capped at 200 people, up from 50.
And I know they're giving us 200 people in a tent, but it's a tent with no sides, no heating, no cooling, because there's no sides to it. If you're doing a tent wedding in April for 200 people, or even 100 people in the wet grass, and in the cold, how's that going to go?
But in neighboring New York, they're reopening indoor venues with a cap of 150 people. Vendors say the extra 50 people would make a huge difference.
Because I really think it allows people to plan. The average wedding in Connecticut is 130 people. A lot of these venues require a minimum number for Fridays and Saturdays. They had a number already in mind. They already had the people that they wanted in attendance already set on a list. Now they've got to go back and say, they can't come now.
Simonetta says while still adhering to CDC guidelines, he wishes vendors had a voice in these decisions.
People are getting the vaccination. The numbers are down tremendously. I think it's time to start allowing people to get back and enjoy life again.
And vendors say if people keep rescheduling, for a while they'll just have that wedding in their backyard or host their event in their own home. And then that small business doesn't get the business at all. Now, I have been in touch with the governor's office today. I asked if the governor will look at revisiting this issue, but we haven't heard back yet. We're live with the mobile newsroom. Courtney Zeller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.